continuation of my veganism video about how I think that veganism is a religion. The problem with vegan people is that they don't see the difference between a human and an animal. You know, an animal is not a human. Animals live by instinct. Yes, they have emotion, but it's based off of instinct. They have emotions, yes. They have a lot of love, yes. At the same time, they're not human. And I think that these vegans don't understand that, you know? And they, at the same time, they're pro-abortion. Thus, the hypocrisy of it. It just never ceases to amaze me how their liberal views, like they'll arrest you for, you could get arrested for, like, eating or killing a turtle egg, but you won't get arrested for having an abortion. And, you know, that's what I think about vegans. Vegans are they think that animals are human, and they don't understand that there's something called the cycle of life, the circle of life. You know, the lion eats the cow, or the lamb. The lamb eats the grass. The lizard eats the fly eats smaller flies, you know, and the human is at the top of the food chain. So they don't really understand that. They think it's murder, you know, and they want to just hold themselves above everyone else. And if you disagree with them, you're not allowed to disagree. You can't have your own view because it's their religion. It's like kind of Christianity, where they think that if you don't believe in Jesus, then you're going to hell. If you eat animals, according to the vegans, you're going to hell, you know, and you're a bad person. So that's what I think of vegans. They're just a bunch of fanatic extremists that really are missing love in their life. They were never loved, or they have a deficit in their soul. They feel like they need a cause to make themselves feel like they're more significant in this world. When in reality, I respect people like Mama Teresa, you know, or people that go to Africa and feed the hungry people that are starving, or adopt children from, you know, the Philippines. Or, you know, if you go to like the Virgin Islands or to the other place called the Dominican Republic, those people eat guanas, you know, and it's considered a delicacy, you know. That's just the way it is. The human is at the top of the food chain, and we can eat any animal we want. I won't suggest eating a lion because the meat is not going to be very tasty. You know, I know in some villages in Russia they eat bear meat. You know, how do I know this? Because my father, he had some, before his college, he had to be in a certain place in a certain village, you know, and he went with his friends, and the local villagers, they ate bear meat. My father didn't want to eat it, and they were full. His friends said they were full for a week. They didn't have to eat for a week because they were so full from the bear meat. You know, so these vegans are real fanatics, you know, and they have a deficit in their soul to hate humans to the extent that they think you're a bad person if you eat meat, or to not be open to other people's views, you know. They kind of compare it to like, oh, the ancient times, or even in these times where people would sacrifice people to their gods. It's not the same thing. They're mixing up people and animals. They think it's the same thing. No. Sweet, stupid, idiotic vegans. No, people are not animals. And animals are not people. Get that through your thick skull. Alright, peace and love.